सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापः। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य मया श्लोकद्वयं गीतम्। Today the shlokas were sung by me. Thanks for tolerating. समीचीनम् अस्ति वा नास्ति वा अहं न जानामि, परन्तु वक्तुम् इच्छामि यत् श्लोकस्य पठनमपि कर्तुं शक्यते, गायनमपि कर्तुं शक्यते खलु। कथम् इत्युक्ते पद्यं वा श्लोकः वा छन्दोबद्धः भवति। Today the shlokas, as I told, were sung by me. The shlokas can either be read or sung because of the fact that they are metrical in composition. So what does that mean? That means that they follow a meter and hence they can have a rhythm. We should today get an introduction for Chandas, which gives the metrical composition. So Chanda Baddaha ityukte kim, Chandas ityukte kim, Adya Vayam iti Vishayasya, Chandaha iti Vishayasya Prarambham Kurmaha. I'll just give you an introduction. And whatever we do today, 90% of it is not in the textbook. So it is a general introduction that I'm giving. It's not a brief introduction. I wanted to give a descriptive introduction so that you find some, I wanted to share some interesting facts here. Anybody wants? Otherwise,
this
please.
Is not in the book, Ekanamsha Mata. This is not in the book. It's only an introduction which you are going to give today.
Yes. Most of it is not in the book. I just wanted to give an introduction because there are many interesting things here. Okay. I hope you don't mind. Otherwise, I can just start off with Chanda's topic.
Please give.
No, ma'am. We want the introduction.
Full session is only introduction.
The only introduction to Chandas. Okay. Okay. Vayam sarve janimaha. वयं सर्वे जानीमः यत् वेदाः चतुर्विधाः खलु। There are 4 Vedas: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. Now, in the Vedas, they are divided, further classified into Samhita and Brahmana. These two have the mantras or the benedictions and commentaries on the rites, rituals and the ceremonies. They fall under Karma Kanda. The other 2, that means Aranyaka and Upanishad, contain the text of philosophy and spiritualism and they form the Jnanakanda part of it. I don't want to get into details of this because I am not well versed with Veda. So I just wanted to tell you with that Vedas are 4 and they are further classified into 4: Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka, Upanishad. 1 second. I do not want anybody to raise hands because I will not be able to see the raised hand. I will give you time and you can ask questions if any, because Sukanya Bhagini, I don't think she's busy. So she will not be able to tell me who has raised the hand and all. So I'll give you time for the questions so you can ask them. So what has happened is, in order to study Veda, as you know, it is all full of mantras and quite complex. What they did is they formed 6 auxiliary disciplines, 6 sciences, so that, we have to equip ourselves with these 6 sciences in order to understand Veda better. Vedadhyanasya adhikara praptum. In order to understand Veda, in order to master Veda, Vedangam adhiyate. We will first study Vedanga. Okay, angete gnayate anena iti. That is called angam. So but that means through which something can be learned. The knowledge of something can be acquired is Angam. Vedangam is by means of which Veda can be understood better. Veda can be mastered. Arthat yena kasyapi vastutah swarupa gnane sahayam karoti. In order to, by means of which we can understand something is called Angam. So Vedangam would mean this is required to understand Veda better. So Vedangas, the Vedas, are the ancient Indian scriptures, spiritual texts. And in order to perfectly understand the interpretation of Vedas, the great Maharshis developed 6 sciences. Okay, they are like the appendages of the body. Why it is called Anga of the body, I'll tell you. They help in restoration, purity and integrity of Vedic tradition. So Vedanam Artham Avagamanartham Ityukte Tatparyam Gnatum Vedangani Santi. Vedanganis are there. So Veda Purushasya, Veda itself is considered a Purusha. So that if you consider Veda Purusha, Tasya Angani, all these 6 auxiliaries are like the organs of that Veda Purusha. So that is why it is called Vedangani, and they're very, very much required to get into the deep knowledge of Veda. So what are these Vedangani? What are the...
We can't see the screen, anything on the screen, please.
You're not... Others are able to see?
No, Mani.
Yes, we can see.
No, we can see.
See, if you're using the mobile, one second, if you're using the mobile, slide right or left. If you're using mobile.
No, we are on the computer.
Yeah, on computer also we are not seeing.
I can see, Mahoday.
We are not seeing anything.
Okay,
We can see, madam. We can see.
I will like to share it.
No,
Now we are not able to share, right? Now we are not able to see, right?
No,
No,
not
now
able
we are
to.
not able to see.
No, I'm not able to see, madam.
Oh,
Now we are
Mahoday, earlier we were seeing, then suddenly it went off when you
okay, yeah.
changed.
Now when I stop.
Yeah,
Now,
suddenly it went off.
Now are you able to see?
No.
No, Mani.
Now Drishyate Mahodaya.
No.
We started, it was very well soon.
When
I
we
don't know
started,
why
it was
people...
Suddenly it said Mohini Agarwal is presenting. And then the screen went off.
See, if some of you can see and the others can't see, then it is a problem with the people who can't see.
No.
Yes, we could see, ma'am. We could see first. Now I can't see.
First we
cannot
could see.
Actually,
Now we can't see.
now it started.
Now it's come. Now it's come, ma'am.
We can see.
Now it's come.
Now we can see.
Now you can see?
No,
Yes, we can see, ma'am.
We're able to see.
Okay, mute all this. I hope you are all able to see. If you are on mobile, please slide. Okay. Now Vedanga. So what are the 6 Vedanganis? Shiksha Vyakaranam Chandah Niruktam Jyotisham Tatha Kalpascheti Shadangani Vedasyahur Manishanaha. Manishin ityukte wise men. Manishinaha means wise men. So it is a saying of wise men that Shiksha Vyakaranam Chandah Niruktam Jyotisham Kalpaha are all the auxiliary sciences that we have to study in order to understand or master Vedas. Okay. Now I hope you are now understood why I brought Vedas, because Chanda is one of the Vedangani. So that is prosody. Now I'll give you a very brief introduction about each of the Vedangani and then we will move to Chandas. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Vedanga, Shiksha. Shiksha is the first one. Shiksha, what does it do? It deals with phonetics. And I told you, Vedanga, they are compared to, each one of them is compared to the organ of the Veda Purusha, and Shiksha being the Nasika. Please survey mute Bhavantu. There is some disturbance. Mute Bhavantu survey. So Shiksha is the Nasika. It is called the Nasika of the Veda Purusha. Shiksha deals with phonetics. That is the study of phonology, phonetics and pronunciation. Mantranam Ucharanam Pratamavashikam. That is a basic need, right? So this emphasizes on the Ucharana Paddhatya Sarvya Swarabedhaha. It deals with the study of pronunciation of words and syllables through correct intonation, where it has to be stressed, where it has to be, some of you would have studied Vedas, so you know better than me. So it also deals with how the sandhis have to be pronounced, the vicheda, where do you have to do the vicheda of syllables, all this, so that the Vedic hymns are chanted properly, because the Vedic chanting should produce a sound vibration in order to maintain the purity and the efficacy of the ceremonies performed, right? So the pronunciation plays a very important role. So Shiksha deals with the phonetics. Next one is Vyakarana, grammar. All of us are pretty aware of it. Vyakarana deals with the grammar, and this is compared to the Mukham. Mukham with your face or mouth. Kripya mute Bhavantu survey. So, Shabdanam Rupagnanaya Vyakaranam. In order to understand the Shabda words in detail, we have Vyakarana. It deals with Sanskrit grammar or analysis and like a breakup of the words, word formation, Pratipadikam, like Prakriti Pratyaya, all that root words, complex sentence structures, and how each word or sentence is to be used, all that. Shabda Rupa, Dhatu Rupa, Nirmana Niyamaha, how it is to be. We know, all of us are aware of what grammar deals with. So Vyakarana means basically grammar. Now we go to Chanda. Chanda is prosody. It is called prosody in English. So why it is needed? Because entire Veda itself is Chandobadha. That means it is metrical in composition. So you have to have the knowledge of Chandas in order to understand Veda better, in order to understand master Vedas. So Chandas deals with the analysis of the types of meter used in the composition. So every mantra, not that everything will fall under the same meter, everything has the same rhythm, no. So in order to understand Vedic hymns and their meters, we will have to study Chanda, and depending on how is that, it depends on the number of syllables, the number of aksharas each pada will have. What is a pada? What is an akshara? We will deal it in the next class, okay? So like for example, a pada, most of us know that in a shloka, there will be 4 padas. So each pada, some padas will have like 8 letters, some may have 10, some may have 14. So depending on number of syllables, the aksharas that each pada have, it will be called a different name. The meter varies. So the meter name is also like, for example, Gayatri has 8 syllables, Trishtubh has 11. So it goes on. Anushtubh has 8, like that. Okay. So that is Chanda, and that is a topic of interest for us because we have that in Kovida syllabus. So we will focus on that, on Chanda from next class onwards. This is just an introduction.
Can I ask one question?
Wait, please. I'll just finish this off. Okay. Niruktam. Niruktam is Arthagnanaya Nirvachanaya Cha Niruktam. It is said. That means the etymology. The study of etymology, particularly the meaning of words. There are very, very complex words in Veda. It is not very straightforward or very, very simple words. So that Klishta pada, whatever you find, that Shabdanam Nirvachanam Prapyate. Nirvachanam is etymology. So we find Nirukta provides insight on here. It also gives you the various meanings also, right? So it will kind of give you the hidden content of Vedas. Because the words, as we are now at this stage, we know that a word can be split in more than one way in Sanskrita, right? So, and if you find out the etymology, you can also understand the other meaning or the hidden meaning of the Vedas. In-depth study of obscure words in Vedas is very helpful. So the etymology of words is dealt with Niruktam will be very helpful. Next is Jyotisham. We know this. Jyotisham deals with astronomy. Chandas is compared to the Padaha. Nirukta is compared to Karna, that is ears. Jyotisham is compared to Netram. I will tell you about this later also, but then just listen it once here. So Jyotisham is compared to Netram. This deals with the study of auspicious time. We all know. We all go to Jyotishas in order to fix a muhurta. We ask him for the auspicious time, the day and all that. So this deals with the Vedic practice of using astrology and astronomy to fix a auspicious time. It deals with the astrological aspects of fixing auspicious time to perform various rites and rituals. It could be like, anything. Like ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ತಿಥಿ ಆ ಥರನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So based on that, and what is it based on? It's based on Surya, Chandra, Grahanam, Nakshatranam, the position. The positions of all the luminous bodies, the stellar bodies like sun, moon. One second. Sorry. The sun, moon, etc. and other heavenly bodies. That is Jyotisham. And the last is Kalpa. This Kalpa is actually called the hand because this is the actual, the ritual instructions of the, it deals with the procedures to be performed. This is the actual, it is like the practical thing of the Vedas. Okay. It is like the applied science of the Vedas. So it deals with the practical, ceremonial, sacrificial, ritual aspect of the Vedas. The method and manner in which the rites and rituals are performed are established in sutras. All of them, all these will have sutras. So each one will have a particular topic to cover. So that is why it is broadly classified into six auxiliary sciences. So Kalpa.
Katpagar, what Katpa?
Huh?
It's called Katpagar.
Kalpa.
Kalpaga. Okay.
Kalpa. Okay. So this is the actual hands-on. That is the procedure which describes how the weddings, births, deaths, everything has to be conducted. Even like how a person has to behave. Everything is described in this. So these are the 6 auxiliary sciences, Vedanganis. In order to, we have to study so that we equip ourselves to master Vedas. Hope it's clear till now. If you have any questions, you can ask.
I got only one question. Out of all these things, we concentrate on Chandas only. Chandas.
Yes.
And Chandas means we have to understand Chandas, which is types of syllables and structural pattern of the hymns. That is what you say.
Yes.
You talked about some meter. What is that?
Mahodaya, what we study in Kovida is a very, very minute part of Chandas Shastra. It is kind of a very basic introduction to Chandas Shastra. So if you are intrigued, if you are fascinated by this, you can take up Chandas Shastra later.
Okay. What you say? You talked about some meter. That's what I want to know.
Meter, I'll tell you later. See, that is why I told you I sung today, right? Because it has a meter. You can't sing a story, can you? But you can sing a shloka. So it has got a rhythm.
Okay, that is called meter.
No. Meter is, it follows certain, what I say, which will give the rhythm to it.
Certain
Tal, rhythm. It will have a pattern.
Pattern, we can say, Mani.
It will have a pattern. As and when we proceed, you can understand. It will have a specified pattern so that the rhythm can be attached to it.
Okay. So I can understand, we have to understand Chandas, that which is the types of syllables and structural pattern of the hymns.
Yes, we will give a very, very basic, we will study, I think, about 5 or 6 types of Chandas, that's all. There are so many. In Kovida, we study about 5 or 6 types. Okay? Shall we proceed?
Bhagini, ನಾನೊಂದು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಇದು ವೇದಾಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವೇದಗಳ ಸಾರಾಂಶ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ ಅದು ಮೊದಲು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾ ಭಗಿನಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ವೇದಗಳ ಸಾರಾಂಶ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವೇದ, anybody has studied Veda can answer this. I would prefer somebody who knows Vedas to answer this, not me. Anybody knows Vedas?
What is the question? What is the question?
She wants to know if these auxiliary Shiksha, Vyakarana and all have Vedas in it. Is that correct, Bhagini? Is that what you asked?
ಅದೇ ಸಾರಾಂಶ, ಅದೇ ಎಸ್ ಭಗಿನಿ.
Is a summary of Veda there in all this? I don't think so. These are a different science. It deals with, see, like for example, Vyakarana. Of course, it will give you the, see here, Klishta Pada, I told you, right? Niruttam. Here, the Klishta Pada found in the Vedas are explained. So definitely there is, but it is not the summary of Veda. Okay, it is like a guidebook in order to understand Vedas, if I'm not wrong.
That is Vedanga. You said these are all 6 branches. That
Yes, these are all 6 branches which will aid you in understanding Vedas better.
Oh, thank you.
Madam, think of it as commentaries on many of these aspects. That means the Vedas are there, and then these are commentaries on that. And you need to, even when we read some complicated text, we refer to commentaries, and then we read along with the text. So think of this as something to be read along with the Vedas. So otherwise, you will not understand the Vedas.
Yes, okay. yes. Okay, thank you. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಿಮಗೆ ವೇದ ಓದುವಾಗ ಸೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಸೈಡ್ ಇದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ವೇದ ಇನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. But you can't master each one of them. Maybe it will be like a reference book or anything. As I said, some commentary.
Ma'am, ಇದು pronunciation ಗೆ relation ಇದೆಯಾ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
Definitely. I told you first, Shiksha deals only with the pronunciation. Okay. So it is not Veda pronunciation, it will be in general. See, Vyakarana, in general, they'll tell you, plus some specific Vedic words also, right?
Yes.
So, Hage.
Okay.
Shamyatam Bhagini, you will be sending all these PDF later on.
Yes, I'll be sending.
Does it help in Jyotish Shastra also?
Yeah, one at a time. Chandas?
Does it help in doing Jyotish Shastra also?
No, Chandas deals with only prosody. It is only with the meter. Jyotish Shastra
it is only for chanting any mantra and singing maybe.
Yes, it will tell you about meters. See, Veda has everything, all of these, right? So they have branched separately so that each one is like, if you know, in order to understand the meter, you study Chandas. In order to understand Jyotisha thing in the Veda, you come to Jyotish science, like that.
What I understand is,
why this Hasta Netram Karno is written?
Why it is? What was your question? Why? Because I told you, I'll tell you. There is a karika later. I'll explain it to you later. Okay?
I understand. These are all the branches of Vedas, and the Chandas is similar to what in music we call swara and rhythm.
Rhythm.
That is pertaining to Chandas.
Yes, rhythm.
You are said to study of prosody which looks at poetic meter.
Yeah.
Which looks only a rough.
For each 4 Vedas, are there different?
No. This is common for all the 4 Vedas. Okay.
This is common.
If you have understood these, you can understand all the 4 Vedas better. All 4 Vedas will have Vyakarana. All 4 Vedas will have rhythm or meter. All 4 Vedas will have some words whose etymology you want to know, right? So, all four Vedas they'll have reference to all this.
But which looks at poetic meter, which looks at.
Please, unless you proceed further, we won't be able to. Only questions are.
Anyway, listen.
Allow teacher to continue for some time. Teacher told no, he end she will allow you.
Only one question. This Vyakarna we are studying, is it written at the time of to understand Veda itself, before in the ancient time or before Pali?
Nothing was written before Veda. Veda, if you know, it was first, everything was just chanting, right? Nothing was written, no rules was set, nothing was written. It was just Vedas first came, and then people started working on it, branching it and doing all that, so that the others can do it, understand it better, do it easily. Okay?
Mainly Vyakarna is by Panini and...
It is not just by Panini, Bhagini. There were many grammarians even before Panini. Okay? Many
one question
grammarians.
can I ask?
Panini's Ashtadhyayi was very well accepted. There were many grammarians even before him.
Oh, Nalina ji. Study of prosody which looks at poetic meter. That's what you have written?
Yes. Okay, let's proceed as Bhagini said. Now, first, only thing I wanted you to get was how Chandas is related to Veda. Chandas is Vedanga. Vedanga helps you in the study of Vedas. Understood, right? You should not think about what is Chandas. It's not some random topic. It is related to Chandas. It is one of the Vedangas. This much you are clear, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's proceed.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Kim Nama Chandaha. What is Chanda? So there are many definitions for Chandas. So I have just picked up a very few of them, and it has vast coverage, the meaning. Amarukosha says it is Abhiprayaha, opinion. And Bhanuji Dikshita commentary on Amarukosha, he says Yat Chandate, the one which pleases you, Ahladayati, which brings delight in you. It gives you a lot of joy. Anandam janayati iti chandaha. So now if you relate, the chandas, the meter gives you, once those ta 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 ta, if you get to that rhythm, it brings such happiness in you, right? It gives a delight in you. So everything is relatable. Every meaning is relatable. For every meaning, every synonym of Chandas is relatable. So, Ahladayati, the one that pleases. Yes, this is the Amarukosha definition and commentary definition. Panini has compared Chandas to Veda only. He says Vedaha is Chandas. Chandas is Veda. One of the things he mentions, Vibhasha Chandamsi. So, he uses the word Chandas as a synonym for the word Veda. And please don't bother about the definitions. As I told you, this is just an introduction, just to give you some information. I am not expecting you to remember all this. Enjoy and try to recollect it whenever needed. Not that it is needed for your exam. Please, no. Okay. Nirukta, it says Chandamsi Chadanat. That means it covers something. So one of the videos what I saw was, he says, what does it cover? This is beautiful. I thought this is beautiful. That's why I thought I'll sharing it. It covers the idea of the poet in a systematic way. The poet is trying to tell you something and bringing in Chandas beautified it, right? If he had just told in a simple thing, it wouldn't have been that effective or that beautiful or that pleasing. The Chandas made it beautiful, made it delightful. Okay, so idea of the poet is covered in a systematic way. So it also means it covers something. Then the Sahitya Darpanan says Chando Baddha Padam Padyam. So whatever is in a metric follows meter, which is in a metrical composition, is a verse. So it is a Padyam. It is synonym to Padyam. Dandi Mahakavi, he says, this is also very nice. Sa Vidya, it is that Vidya. Now Titishunam. Titishu, I don't know if you have done Sannanta. Titishu is the one who is aspiring to cross. Okay? A person who is aspiring to cross. Cross what? Gambhiram, deep. Kavya Sagaram, ocean of poetry. For a person who is eager to cross the deep ocean of poetry, that means he wants to understand the ocean, submerge into the ocean of poetry and swim across. For such a person, it is like Nauho. For a ship, it is like ship. So it makes you cross the ocean of poetry in an enjoyable way. And Taittiriya Samhita says, this is It is what is the definition given. All deities, I believe, went to meet Brahma. The thing is, Brahma was so powerful, his body was surrounded by raging fire. So in order to reach him, they all covered with their bodies with Chandas. So Chandas is also said to be a protector for a person who performs the yajna. It protects from the heat of fire. That means mantra helavaga, whenever you chant mantras, it has a meter, right? It has Chandas in it. So that will calm down the wrath of the fire for the performer of the yajna. So definition of Chandas, as I said, I have picked very few of them. There are many. So it says it is Veda, it is to cover, it is something pleasing, alluring, delightful, it is verse, poetry, and it is a protector, it removes obstacles, it will energize you, it is a desire, it is a means to learn poetry. So all these are definitions of Chandas. Nothing to remember here, nothing, what is to be remembered I'll tell you later, but this is just to listen, okay? All these are definitions of Chandas. Now, what is the relevance of Chandas? In Bruhad Devata, it says, Aviditya Rishim Chando Daivatam Yogameshacha Yaha Adhyapayet Japedvapi Papiyan Jayate Tusaha. It says, one who teaches or enchants mantra without knowing Chandas is full of sins. So Chandas is that powerful. It is a must before you chant the mantra. Natya Shastra says, there is no word without a meter and no meter without a word. Chandohinaha na shabdaha asti na chandaha shabdavarjitam. And Nirukta says, na chandasi vagucharati iti. There is no speech uttered without a meter. Katyayana says, Chando Moolamidam Sarvam Vangmayam. Entire Samskrita literature is full of Chandas. He also said, Padakshara Parimanakam Tat Chandaha. It is Chandas is by which the counting of aksharas happen. That is what determines the meter, right? Then Paniniya, see, this is what I was telling. Paniniya Shiksha is the one which is telling if Veda is the Purusha, Veda Purushasya Angani Kani Chando Padau tu Vedasya Hastau Kalpau Kalpaha Atha Patyate Jyotisha Mayanam Chakshur Niruktam Kshotram Uchyate. Chandas is the feet, Chandaha Padau. Hastau Kalpaha. Kalpaha is hands. Jyoti is Chakshu, eyes. Niruktam Shrotam. Nirukta is the ears. Shiksha Ghanam. Shiksha is the nose to Vedasya. Mukham Vyakaranam Smrutam. Vyakarana is the face. So this is just this was how Panini has explained. So that is why I had written what is what there. Bhagini asked me what is that. So this is just a karika. So I had just what is it compared to of the Veda Purusha. Okay, Chanda is the Pada. Why is it compared to Pada? Because of Chandas, you will be able to walk through the Vedas easily. Okay, that is why it is called the Pada. Okay, and then Aitariya Samhita says, Chandas protects the sun and prevents him from committing sin. Chandogya Upanishad, here also deities when afraid of death entered and hid in the Vedas, and when they were covered with Chandas. Thus, Chandas is a protective shield from untimely death. So it removes untimely death. There is one story about this, I'll tell you in the next slide, about how it removes untimely death. Okay, so no questions to be asked. This is just to be listened. This is just to be known. Ashte. Okay, that's all. Now, there is one story that I wanted to tell is about this one Bhujanga Prayatam Chandaha. Okay, it follows the 12 letters pattern. So this is called Lagu Guru Guru. Most of us will know, but still this will be taught in the next class onwards. So this is Lagu Guru Guru. So it will follow this pattern all along. Lagu Guru Guru, Lagu Guru Guru, Lagu Guru. See? Na tato, na mata, na bandur, na data, na putro, na putri, na prutyor, na bharta, na bharta, na jaya, na vidya, na vrittir manaiva, gatisvam, gatistvam, tvameka, bhavani. It follows the same pattern. It is like this advancement of the snake. So even Shankaracharya Guru has also composed many shlokas on different gods using this Chandas. Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami. You've listened, no? That is also the same Bhujanga Prayata. So I told you there's a story on how it will save one's life. Okay, this is a story. So once what happens, this story is mentioned by this Lakshminatha Bhatta. Pingala, there is the founder. See, the one Bhagini mentioned, Panini wrote Vyakarana, right? Why? Because we have taken that as the standard. Pingalacharya is the father of Chandas. He is like Panini to Ashtadhyayi. He wrote the sutras for Chandas. So Pingalacharya's Chandas Shastram, Lakshmi Narayana Bhatta has written a commentary on that. So in one of the contexts, he mentions that Sheshanaga is a first preceptor of Chandas. He was the one who first taught Chandas. The story goes like this. Sheshanaga is once carrying the globe on his head. Okay. So once he he wants to see how much of weight of what is he carrying, what is carried by him. Okay. So what he does to find out he descends on the earth. He comes down to check it out. So as he was enjoying the nature, Garuda, his enemy, spots him. So he catches him. Garuda catches Sheshanaga and takes him to the mountain close to the seashore in order to, with the intention of eating him. So at that moment, what Sheshanaga does is, he says, Garuda, I have a last wish. So what is it is, I know Chandas Shastra, and before this Chandas Shastra, this science dies along with me, I want to transfer this knowledge to somebody else. Okay, I do not want this knowledge to die with me. So he asks, will you be able to fulfill my last wish? Okay, Garuda says, okay. Then he says, will you learn this Shastra from me? Then you can eat me or kill me. So Garuda says, okay, I'll do that. You teach. Then what happens? Sheshanaga starts teaching, telling him about Chandas Shastra. Then he teaches various rhythms. As the transfer of knowledge was happening, Garuda is so fascinated. He's completely fascinated by the rhythm, by the tempo, the movements, the intonation, the pauses, everything, all aspects of the meters. Soon, Sheshanaga starts the meter called Bhujanga Prayata. This is one of the meter. And he explains the actual form of that, how it goes about, and he tells also with an example. While doing that, while all this explanation is going on, these two would have come very, very close to the sea. I told you they were on the mountain, very close to the sea. So as this is happening, they have slowly come towards the sea. Now Sheshanaga, Garuda actually fails to realize this, that because he's so focused on Chandas, and he was actually very thoroughly enjoying it. In the end, like Sheshanaga says, chants the shloka in the rhythm, and that happens to end in Bhujanga Prayatam. Okay, and he says that Bhujanga Prayatam word 4 times. And finally, after 4th time, he gives Garuda a slip and glides into the water. He goes off into the water. Suddenly, Garuda realizes this. Suddenly, he realizes that there is nothing coming from the snake. And then he sees that snake has already disappeared. He gets really angry. He says, what is this, Sheshanaga? You have deceived me. You told me something and now you just gave me a slip. He's very angry. So Sheshanaga says, no, I have not done anything wrong. He denies it. He says, I repeated Bhujanga Prayatam. Okay? Bhujanga Prayatam is snake is going. So Bhujanga Prayatam, not even once or twice. I told you 4 times. But you didn't notice it because you were so engrossed with the rhythm. You are so engrossed with Chandas. So it is not my problem. So this is a short story to say why how Chandas rather prevents untimely death. Okay. So on the whole, Chandas also, this is very, I wanted to tell you how important Chandas is, the significance of Chandas. And Chandas also ensures the preservation of Vedic mantra in its original form. How? Because, see, as and when you learn Chandas, no, at the end of the 3 classes, even if there is a small mistake in the shloka, while you are assigning Lagu Guru to it, while you are trying to give the structure of the meter to it, you will immediately understand there is something wrong. There is something, ma'am, this is not following this Chandas. There is a Dirgha here. There should have been a Dirgha here. There is a Lagu here. You will understand all that. So nothing can be added or deleted. It protects that integrity of it, maintains the integrity of the Vedas. Addition and deletion of a letter is impossible, as a meter will be hampered. Because you can't afford to hamper the meter. You will get to know that something has gone wrong. So not a single sound should be. Obviously, the objective is the Vedas have to be maintained as is, right? It should never be touched. So this Chandas is actually helping maintain the integrity and the purity of the Vedas. Okay? Understood, no?
Yes, Mani.
Yes,
Very interesting, Mani.
Okay, next we will, now I told you how the importance of Chandas is. Now I'll tell you a little about Pingala Charya. Okay, this is also very, very, very interesting. I hope it will be appreciated by everybody because this has got a little bit to do with maths. This is basic maths. Of course, all of us will be, but a person who is into, who is a math literate and who is also into computers will be able to appreciate it even more. See, though Pingala Charya, who was in 3rd century, worked only as a prosodist. He was looking only into the Chandas, meters and all that. Unknowingly also, see, we all get these WhatsApp messages, right? How India had done ages back, whatever the Westerners claimed that they did later, we all know we Indians had done long back, but it was never publicized. Nobody got any publicity. This is one of them. I wanted to bring it here. So, we find that his study and analysis on Chandas to be amazingly mathematical in flavor. Imagine, he's not even a mathematician, he's a prosodist, and his way of thinking was so mathematical. So imagine what a mathematician would have thought, okay? Anyway, there are many, many mathematical issues like binary number system. Binary, you know, right? It is just either on or off. Either it is 0 or 1. So we all have studied in a primary school, binary to decimal conversion, decimal to binary. I hope you remember. Even if you don't remember, it's fine, but at least you have heard of it. So all these have been addressed and analyzed by him in 3rd century. Just think. Okay, mute Bhavatu Sarve. Chapter 8 of Pingala. 1 second, please. Just a minute. I'll be back. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Okay. Kshamyata, are you able to see now? Okay, sorry for the back. I thought the slides were jeopardized, but no, it is in order. Okay. Anyway, so all these things, like permutation, combination, Boolean algebra, he has addressed most of them in his Chanda Shastra. Okay. Sutra, which is Pascal's theory. Now we call it Pascal's triangle, but then Pascal was in 17th century, and this sutra has been defined by Pingalacharya in 3rd century. Just imagine. He has also given geometric sequence. He has conversion of binary to decimal, decimal to binary. I don't know if you remember, like 100 is 2 to the power of 3 plus 0 plus, that is 8. I mean 011 would be 4 plus 1, 5. 010 would be 4. I don't know how many can appreciate this or how many can understand this. That is binary to decimal and decimal to binary conversion. So sutras to calculate higher powers of, like 2 to the power of n is 8. 2 to the power of 26 is what? The sutra has been given for even that. And sutras 29 to 30, See, in chapter 8, 15 sutras, 29, 20 to 35 will give you sutras for all these. Okay, 29 to 30 will give you the oldest definition of mathematical zero. So what I wanted to let you know is, see how forward we were then, but the only problem is it was not publicized. That's all. We never got the credit. Anyway, I wanted to just emphasize on one particular thing and show you in a beautiful way how it was being done. So in chapter 8, Pingala introduces 6 pratyayas. So don't worry about all these terminologies. Just listen and try to appreciate how our purvajas were. Prastara, he explained all these. What is a prastara? It will give you the possible metrical combination with a given number of syllables. That means I told you a syllable is like a Aksara. So a pada, each pada can have n number of syllables. So when a pada has single syllable, what is the number of combination it can take? It can either be 0 or it can be 1, right? If it is 2, if the number of syllables is 4, number of syllables is 2 means the combinations will be 4. What are they? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. This we studied in our basic maths like Boolean algebra. See, this was given by Pingalacharya with Lagu Guru in order to do the prosody. It was not even mathematical thing. He was doing metrical composition of a padya, of a literature part of it. And he still arrived at it. He told, if there are 1 syllable, there will be 2. If there are 2 syllables, there will be 4. If there are 3 syllables, there will be 8. He gave a generic sutra. Just imagine. Okay, he had given that. Then he told Nashtam. Nashtam is, I'll give you one pattern. As I told you, I'll give you 1, 0, 0. You should be able to tell me that it is 8. This is like the decimal to binary conversion and binary to conversion. This Uttishtam is the ulta. So he has given sutras for all this. Lagha Kriya is, 1 second please. 1 second. Kshamyata. So Lagha Kriya is NCR, the combination of R occurring in N. That means there is a metrical combination, and you tell, give me all the combinations that have only 2 lagus. Give me all the combinations that have only 3 gurus. He had a sutra for that as well. Okay. So Sankhya is the process finding number of metrical. That means if it is 2 to the power of 3 will be 8. That is the one. So I would like to explain only one thing here, because this is I want to explain how he came up with this prastara. That means I told you if it is 1, then there will be 1. See, Chandas having 1 syllable. Then what is a combination? What is the probability of that? It can either have a lagu or it can be a guru. Lagu is this you will find out what it is, lagu and guru. Just say it is 0 and 1. Either it can be 0 or it can be 1. So what he said was Dvikau Glau. Glau is Ga stands for guru, love stands for lagu. So he said if there are 2, either it will be guru or a lagu. So either it will be a guru. This is a guru. A dash is a guru. A U is a lagu. So either it will be a guru or a lagu. Now what about if there are 2? So in order to proceed to the next number, we need to double this pattern and place the guru and lagu next to it. So his sutra, next sutra is Mishraucha. So what he explains is, now you have this. First one we know, either it can be a guru or a lagu. What you do is Mishrau, mix it up. How? Place this. We had lagu, guru and lagu. Place another just below that. Lagu, guru and lagu, guru and lagu. Now what you do, you add a set of guru to the first and a set of guru, lagu to the second set. That means you get a combination like this. You get guru, guru, lagu, guru, guru, lagu, lagu, lagu. That means if there are 2 syllables, the maximum number of combinations that you can have that can happen is 4. These are the combinations. So 4 rows. What about 3? The same thing can be applied even for 3. Prutak glam ishrau. Prutak, you have to do it separately. What? Now we got this 4-row combination, right? The 4-row combination, you take it, place the same thing, same copy of it below. Now what did we do here? We added Guru to the first set and Lagu to the second set. Do the same. You are adding all Gurus to the first set, all Lagus to the second set. What is the combination you get? 8 combinations you get. So if there are 3 syllables, you get 8 rows. This way you can go on and on for n also. 2 to the power of n also you get. So this is the thing that he had given in such simple sutras back in 3rd century. Just imagine. Okay? Okay. I don't think there's any question to be asked because it is... Anyway, is there anything to be asked?
No.
Or shall I?
No.
Okay.
Very good. Very nice.
We'll get more clarity when you take the subject, huh?
Yes, you do Chanda Shastra, you will have a better clarity on this. If this has intrigued you to learn Chanda Shastra, I'll be very happy. Okay,
Ma'am,
next.
this looks like computer language, no?
Exactly, Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra is the basis for computers, right? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ತಲೆಗೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. If you have not understood, it's very good. Don't even bother, okay? Okay. Next, let's at least don't bother how it happened and all, but at least you are able to appreciate, alva? Our ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೇ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ that much, then the purpose is served. Just wanted you to know.
Certainly, Bhagini.
Certainly, yeah, very good idea you are giving us. Very good idea.
And how it's related to Chandas, I wanted to bring about, okay?
Mostly ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದವ್ರು ತುಂಬಾ ಮೆಮೊರಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇತ್ತು.
Yeah. That I told you, it was just that it was not publicized. We didn't get all the recognition we had to. Anyways, now next, moving on, origin and importance of Chandas we will see. So how did it become? I told you the first one was the Sheshanaga. That is a thing. He was the first preceptor of Chandas. That is one belief. The next was, there is a karika here which says, Chando Gnanamidam Bhavat. First it was Bhagavataha. Who is Bhagavataha? Shiva. So it came from Shiva to Suranam Guruhu. Who is Suranam Guruhu?
Brihaspati.
Correct. It came to Brihaspati. Shiva taught it to Brihaspati. And then it came to Dushchavana. Dushchavana, anybody knows? It is Indra. So Brihaspati taught it to Indra. Indra to Mandavya. Mandavya to Saitavaha. Saitavaha to Yaskaha. Yaskaha to... sorry, here I missed out something. Dushchavya to Asura Guru. Asura Guru is Shukracharya. So Shukracharya to Mandavya, Mandavya to Saitava, Saitava to Yaska, Yaska to Pingala. So this is the flow that they say Chandas has taken. It has started from Shiva to Brihaspati to Indra, Shukracharya, Mandavya, Saitava, Yaskaha, Pingala. But what is that? Any question you asked? Anyways, so for us, we think Pingalacharya to be the father of Chandas. So Pingalacharya, he is considered the father of Chanda Shastra. He is the one who wrote just like how Ashtadhyayi was written by Panini, Pingalacharya wrote the format for all the sutras to be followed by Chanda Shastra. Chanda Sutrani Pingalacharya Preritani. And then Chandas Sutram or Chandas Shastram, it technically covers all Vedic meters and classical meters. So now how important Chandas is, why we have to study? See, it is said that there are 3 factors essential for the study of Veda. First is Rishi. Rishis have this divine power of seeing the mantras. They say that the Rishis had the capability of seeing the mantras. That is how they chanted it. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಹಾಗೆ ಬಂತು. Then obviously it was the Devatas for which those mantras were attributed to. And then thirdly it is the Chandas, the meter in which the particular mantra was composed. So this is the significance of Chandas. It is very, very important. It is considered as one of the three most factors in the study of Vedas. Okay. So Chandas has a very great history from Vedic period to classical period. All important Shastric texts, Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, Alankara Shastra, astronomical texts emphasize the need for prosody to compose texts of any kind. So hope you understood the importance of Chandas and hope you are energized now to know more about Chandas. Okay? Are you all?
Yes, mother.
Okay, now what is Chandas? So this is the definition for us. The Chandas is the arrangement of syllabus which will comply to certain rules. It's not just an haphazard or erratic arrangement of syllabus. It has to follow a rule. So that arrangement complying to certain rules is called Chandas. So what will happen? What is the goal that is achieved by arranging it? It sounds great on the ears. It gives a great, I told you, Chandayati. So it ahladayati, it gives a great pleasure to the ears. So varnanam aksharanam vinyasaha chandaha. Obviously it will have its niyamaha. Kena kramena aksharani samyojaniyani iti niyamaha santi. There are rules to be complied to, and tesham niyamaha eva chandaha. So those rules which we have to bear in mind, which govern the arrangement, is Chandas. That is what we are going to study. Okay, what is the rule for this Chandas? What kind of arrangement is called Anushtup? What kind of arrangement is called Vasanta Tilaka? What rules does Vasanta Tilaka follow? So these are the things that we will be studying. So Chandas is of two types, Vaidikam and Laukikam. It is Vaidikam is called Chandas, Laukikam is sometimes called Vrutta also. So Udaharanani, Anushtup, Trishtup, Gayatri are all this. So they are all used in Mahabharata, Rigveda and most of the Vedas. And some Grantaha, if you want, it is called Shrutabodhaha, Chandasam Nirupanartham Grantaha. So if you want to know more on Chandas, they are Shrutabodhaha, Kalidasaha. This Kalidasa, nobody is sure whether it is the Kalidasa that we are aware of or somebody else. Chando Vichitaha, this is by Jayadevaha. Chando Manjari by Gangadasaha. Vrittaratnakaraha Kedaranathaha. Actually, I had mentioned, in fact, I think I forgot to mention about here. I told you all this.
One minute, madam. Chandaka, Vaidikam, another one, what you said?
Let me finish. I'll go back. I told you here, Pingalacharya wrote sutras for everything in 3rd century, right? After that, there was another Rishi, whatever you call him, Gnana Purusha, Kedara Bhatta, who wrote Vrittaratnakara based on the same prosody only for Chandas. But he also gives the rules for all this, but the approach is totally different. That means it's not that he copied or he is influenced by that. His thinking itself is totally different, and he was also very mathematical in approach. And though he was also a prosodist, he also did all these sutras, very different from Pingalacharya. So that sutra that I told you, add this and you'll get the combination. This was by Pingalacharya, but Kedara Bhatta had a different approach, but he still gave the same combination. Okay. So this is at Kedaranatha, and his work is called Vrittaratnakara. Yes, Mahodaya, Chandas is Vaidikam, pertaining to Vedas. Laukikam, the classical Sanskrit that we all are studying.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we will now study. Now I am slowly coming towards our syllabus. This is actually what our syllabus starts. Okay. What we will first try to find out some of the definitions that we need to understand before we start with Chandas. So it is called Paribhashika Padani, some of the terms related to Chandas. Few of them we will learn. Aksharam or Varnaha. So till now what we have learned according to Aksharamala Varnaha, please do not keep that aside for a minute. They are not related. There, Kavarna, Chavarna, Tavarna, we said that is very different. So here, Aksharam Varna will be a little different. It is not the same as that of grammar. Okay, in English, for example, I say my name, Nalina, N-A-L-I-N-A. It has 6 alphabets. But when I take syllables, how many syllables does it have? Any idea?
3 syllables.
It has 3 syllables.
Three.
Excellent. So exactly in a similar way, here in Chandas, Aksharam will mean syllable. We are not referring to the grammar Aksharam that we learned, grammar Varna that we learned. There, Akshara was is Akshara, K is Akshara, everything was a Varna, Kavarna, Chavarna, Tavarna. Here it is not that. So keep that aside for now. We are not talking grammar, we are talking Chandas. So we'll relearn Aksharam and Varna here as per Chandas rules. Okay. Now, what is a Akshara? First, there are many this thing. First is any swara. Hrasvava, Dhirgava is a Akshara. That means a, e. All these are considered Akshara. Then even the Vyanjanam with and Swara, that means K and A becomes Ka, right? So K and A is an Akshara. Whether it is again Rasva or Dirgha. For example, Ga, E, that is an Akshara. E is also an Akshara. Ku is an Akshara. P is an Akshara. So Swaraha, all swaras are aksharas, and Vyanjanam plus swaraism, they are all considered one aksharam. So here, K plus A, don't take it as 2 varnas. It is P plus A is Pa. Pa is one aksharam. So A, they fall under swara category. They are akshara. Each is an akshara. G plus A is one aksharam. Dirgha, P plus A, Pa is one aksharam. G plus R is one aksharam. Kau is one aksharam. Okay? Example, let's see. Madhuri, A. Now, this is Varna, no. In Chandas, M and A, Ma is one akshara. D plus U is Dhu, one akshara. R plus E, Ri is one akshara. So Madhuri has 3 aksharanis, just like consonants. Madhuri. Okay, whether it is Hrasva, Dirgha and all, don't bother. Anything, a Vyanjana, it has to stop, it has to come across with the vowel and it will form one akshara. Ma itself is not one akshara. Ma has to meet with one vowel. It becomes Ma, Dhu, Ri. It has 3 aksharas. Now, Kama, Rupini. The way you pronounce, that itself should give you, with practice, the number of aksharas. Kama, Rupini. 5, right? Kama, Rupini. Exactly. So, Ka, A, Ka, Ma, A, Ma, R, U, Ru, Pa, I, Pi, Na, I, Ni. Kama Rupini. 5 letters. Next, see, listen to how I say. Paribhashika Padani. 8, right? Paribhashika Padani. So, just observe, all the blues that I've written are Vyanjanas and all reds are Swaras. So, the Vyanjana will never be an aksharam. It will only come when it meets the vowel, it forms one proper aksharam. So, Paribhashika Padani, 8 aksharani. So, this is a first rule of the aksharam. What is an aksharam? What is a syllable? Any swara or Vyanjanam plus any swara. Any swara, I mean Hrasva or Dirgha. So, this will form aksharam. Next is Dvayoho swarayoho madhye anekani vyanjanani santi chet ekasya swarasya anantaram agrimaswara paryantam madhye yat yat vyanjanam asti tat sarvam api agrima akshare antarbhavati. Too much, right? Too much to understand. I'll tell you what it is. Now we had learned this halonantaram samyogaha. We all know samyuktakshara, right? Halo anantaraha samyak. Hal is what? Fast. Hal is what?
All
Hal anantaraha. Anantaraha. Wherever hull is broken. When will a hull become broken? Only when it encounters a vowel. So once till the hull, when the hull till it is broken is samyogaha. That is called samyogaha. We had studied in Shiksha. Okay. Anyway, why I want to tell you is, listen, there is a ka and a. There was one vyanjana and one swara. Look at the next one. There are two vyanjanas, l, p, a. So what the definition says is, dvayoha svayoha madhye, in between two vowels, anekani vyanjanani santi. There are more than one vyanjanas. Ekasya swarasya anantaram. After one swara, agrima swara paryantam, till the next swara. Mute Bhavantu, please. Agrima swara paryantam, till the next vowel. Yad yad vyanjanam asti. How many ever vyanjanas there could be? 1 or 2 or 3, multiple. That the sarvam api agrima akshare antar bhavati. So all the vyanjanas between the two swaras will fall to the next swara. That means here there is a swara, ka, a formed one akshara, right? Now there is two vyanjanas. All these two vyanjanas, till it comes to the next swara, they will all together form one aksharam. So this is a samyuktakshara. If you have understood what samyuktakshara was, this is pravesha, this one portion. Samyuktakshara, that means these two vyanjanas, till encounters a swara, they will all be under one akshara. So ka is one, lpa, lpa is one. This, as usual, the previous what we learned, na and a is one. So kalpa, ka, lpa, na, ka, lpa, na, 3 aksharani. So la, pa, a becomes one akshara. Okay. How many ever vyanjanas are there, it will still fall into that swara, the next swara. Okay. The next example, jashtva. See here, ja and a. You have come to one swara. So it stops here. Ja is one akshara. Now, sha, ta, va. They are all vyanjanas. No swaras till now. Only here you found swara. So all this, sha, ta, va, will fall to this and all together will form one akshara. So ja, shtva. Ja, shtva. So that is why I found this, many struggle to pronounce jashtva. They say jashatva. No, you can't say jashatva because of the very fact that there is no swara. They're all vyanjanas. You can't put a swara there. You can't say jashatva. It is shtva. It could be difficult for some people, which I have noticed, but improve on that because it should be half of all this. They're all vyanjanas. So it is jashtva. Jashtva. All are half. Only a is pronounced with va. So jashtva. So jashtva. Vi aksharani. Look at this. Tyaktvatma shuddhaye. Tyaktva. Look at the way I pronounce. Tyaktvatma shuddhaye. That is the way. 6 aksharani. Tya is 1. Ktva. All together. See? Ta and ya, there are 2 vyanjanas, but still they form one akshara. Okay? Because it is a samyuktakshara. Then ka, ta, va, a. This is a samyuktakshara with 3 vyanjanas. Ktva. Then ta, ma, a. Tma. Shu, u. Shu. Da, dha, a. Dha. Ye. So, tyaktvatma shuddha ye. 6 aksharani. Okay? Ante. So, that is the second. So, what was the first one? Any swara, hrasva or dirgha. Vyanjana and any swara, hrasva or dirgha. Simple. That was. Second one. Any samyuktakshara will become taken as one. It is not, we do not count Vyanjanas. Okay? Any samyukta akshara will be considered one akshara. Next, ante ekam vyanjanam bhavati chet tattu purvatana swarena saha eva pariganyate. That means I told you a single vyanjana will never have a value as aksharam. So padmarkam, pa we know is one aksharam. The ma a, these two fall under this and together they form one aksharam. So padmar. Now ra ka a will form one rka, and where will this ma go? It has nothing after that, no swara after that. So it will come back and club with this only, and it has no significance. It will not add to the aksharam. It will just be this count, will be only this aksharam. So pad, pa, dma, rkam. Rkam, ma also gets added to rkam. Pa, dma, rkam. 3 akshara. Okay? Same thing, anva gachat, a singular, because it's a swara, standalone, 1 akshara. Na, va, a, together, 1 akshara. Anva, ga, a, 1 akshara. Cha, cha, a, 1 akshara. There is a single thing hanging out, vyanjana, that we will pull back and add it to this. So, anva gachat, anva gachat, 4. Okay, 4 letters. Nishangat, na, e, 1. Sh, a, 1. Ng, this has to be nya. Nya, ga, a, nga. Ta, pull it back and add it to this. So, ni, shangat. Ni, shangat. 3 aksharas. Okay? Hope it's clear. Any doubts? Please feel free to ask.
So, the nilangat, that the is separately there. That it's not a swara akshara.
See, here it is two vyanjanas. This is nya, ga, a. So any vyanjanas, they are all combined together and it is joined with the swara that follows, and together they form 1 akshara. Okay? Samyukta akshara, we know, no? Samyukta akshara, we know.
Okay.
It is just a samyukta akshara.
No, last akshara, ta is coming.
Last akshara, this ta will be combined with this. It doesn't have any significance. It's not counted as 1 akshara. It is just combined with this. So when they say aksharani suchayatu, you will have to say ni is 1 akshara, sha is 1 akshara, and gat. Ta also you will have to combine with this and say gat is 1 akshara. Okay?
I have a question, ma'am.
What is it?
Anvagachat. There is swara in the beginning.
Yeah.
So we have counted that. Is that correct? Yeah, we have to take that. If swara is in the beginning, then we have to take that.
Yes.
Okay.
Is swara itself, one second, let me answer him. Any swara itself is 1 akshara. So usually swaras is always combined with the vyanjana later, the later part of the word, right? But it can start with a swara also. So wherever it starts, it is definitely 1 akshara on its own.
Thank you.
I have one doubt. Here, all the examples, the last but one was a sayukta akshara. Now in the word dhanavana, so it will be only 3 letters. Va is not a sayukta akshara.
Dhanu, what is the word beginning?
Dhanavan.
3.
Dhanavan. 3 only,
yes.
No?
Yeah, yes, because any half letter will be combined with the previous one.
Okay.
Dha is 1, na is 1, van is 1. Dhanyavad.
So that we...
1 second. I have been trying to ask for some time, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ma'am, if we just discard all the vyanjanas and just take the swaras, we'll be fine, right?
What do you mean discard? How will you discard?
In the sense, if we just count only the swaras, will we be fine? Like
that is going to be tough, Bhagini. Just you want to say and are 2 aksharas? But why would you do that? Just even in English, when I say NALINA, I can't say A. Consonants are yan, a, na, li, na. So
But
just
the number
one
will still be the same.
Yes. If you are counting the numbers, yes, it is definitely depending on the swaras.
Only the swara. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Means you have to, that means you have to break it like what you have done. You have to break it.
When asked, not necessarily everywhere. Why do you want to break it? If they ask you what are the number of aksharas, you've been asked to split, definitely do it like this.
Oh, otherwise you can stay straight away.
Yes, if they just ask you kalpana, kati aksharani santi, you can just say 3. You don't have to.
Mohoday, any word that ends with Vyanjana will be included in the word, the earlier, previous.
Yes.
Okay.
Madam, can I ask one question? I had raised my hand.
But... Don't raise your hand. I can't make out. Ask.
Okay. Yeah, ma'am. There is a Padmarkam, right? So, letter we have splitted with the ma and a. So same way like daksha. So the ka sha a. So this ksha will be one letter only, right?
Yes.
Daksha will be. We have to
do Daksha. Now tell me how many letters are there, Daksha?
So 2 letters.
Yes, correct.
Right. So same thing like Shramik. Shramik is also same, but we have to split the letters like sa, ra, ma, e, ka.
No, you don't have to split. I have split it so that you can understand. Okay. If they ask kalpana, kati aksharani santi, they give kalpana. You just write 3.
Okay. Understood.
We can assume.
This will take a long time for you to do in the exam. For split and write all this.
2 letters. That means
I don't think that's needed.
Ma'am, Shramika is 3 letters.
Which one? Shramika, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Excuse me, whenever swara or Vyanjana are there, the Vyanjana will be attached to swara if it is before it or after it.
Correct. Okay. Usually it is attached to the one following it. For example, ka is attached to this swara, la pa is attached to the swara following it, this na is attached to the swara following it. It is always attached to the swara following it. If it has no swaras following, then it has no, it is not taken as one akshara, it is just attached with the previous swara.
Excuse me, Mahodaya. Ma'am, this Om has some three letters. How is it learned?
Which one? Repeat, please.
Om.
It
is
no, that is different. That is a, u, o, ma. No, that is not this. That is breaking of, I don't know, that breaking of the aksharas only internally. That is not Om. Here is considered as only one akshara.
This in this Shanga,
Shramika, ka is treated as one individual akshara.
Yes. Shra. See, Shra has Shra, Ra and A.
Yeah.
So Shra, Ra, A becomes 1. Ma, E becomes 1. Ka, A or Ka, A, depending on whether it is Shramika or Shramika, it becomes 1. So there are 3 aksharas.
Okay.
Bhagini.
Excuse me, Mahodaya. The third one, can I ask? Third one, Mahodaya. Yaktvatma Shuddhaye. In that, that la idha plus ye, it's not joined with that samyukta vyanjan. The third letter. Yaktvatma Shuddhaye.
Shuddhaye. Sha, U, Da, Dha, A. What are you saying? This here should be joined with here.
Why isn't it joined? That's my...
Why the ya is not joined here? Because ya has some para following it. No, it has something to fall upon. It has something to here. This is the last word, whereas here this is not the last word. It has a swara following it. So these two become one. Okay, whereas here this is the last word. It has nothing following, no swara following.
No swara.
It can't follow anything. See, Vyanjanas have to depend on swaras. Just think like that. They have to depend on swaras. They can't stand alone. So here it has got the support of ye, so it can become one akshara. Here in this, it has nothing following, so it can't stand, so it goes back.
Okay. So half letters get added with halant.
Bhagini, what is that?
Half letter.
Half letter gets added to the. It is half letter is kind of neglected Or when you are asked to split, you will have to put it back to the previous one. See, anvagacha. Actually, even if this, listen, even if that ta is not there, say anvagacha, then also it would be 4 only, right? Anvagacha. Anvagachat is also 4 because the last letter is a halant. It can't be a single akshara, so it goes back. But while splitting, it will be anvagacha in the first place, having 4 letters. Anvagachat in this. So halantata has no significance as far as the number of aksharas are concerned.
So tat is one akshara.
I want to ask.
Tat.
What?
Tat.
Tat. You tell me. How many other?
One akshara.
Yes.
One.
And in Nishangar, so in Anga is Anunasika. So
Yes,
that
I told you this is a mistake. Bhagini, tell. I think I stopped you. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you explain this in Nishanga since in Anga that is Anunasika?
This is not na, Bhagini. It is a typo. It should have been nga. Okay. Nga a. Let me just.
Chet, one akshara.
Okay. How it's better. Now, is it? Do you understand, Bhagini? It is
Yes.
Nga.
Yeah, so that is one Vyanjan.
Yes.
2 Vyanjans.
This is
Sorry.
2 Vyanjans and 1 Samyuktakshara.
Yeah, and Samyak. Okay, got it.
Chet, one akshara.
Samyuktakshara may contain many number of Vyanjana, but Swara is only one.
Yes, it has to be followed by a Swara. Yes.
Only one Swara.
Yeah, the second Swara will be a different Akshara altogether.
Tatge onda eradidiya mate.
Which one?
Tat, when you said tat, it has got
one.
Only one, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Chet vandu.
Whichever ends with a halant, it will have only one. Okay. Let's see how much you have understood. Now I need somebody's help. Who will? Krishnan Mahodaya. Okay. Who can help me?
I will
help you, madam.
Okay. Balwant Surti ji. First answer the first question and please call out the names, maybe from the last. Okay. You answer the first one. Kati Aksharani Santi. Kovida.
3.
Yes. So please call out the names from the last.
Okay. Just 1 minute. I have to get all the names down here. From the last, is it?
Yes, please. Because I think we have done, the last class was from the beginning.
Kailash Petkar.
महोदय अनुपमा चत्वारि अक्षराणि
Okay. Can you explain how it is?
एक अक्षर प्रथम अक्षर द्वितीय अक्षर न अधिक नु तृतीय अक्षर प अधिक अ चतुर्थ अक्षर म अधिक आ.
Uttama Mahodaya. Next.
Yashashri.
Move on, Mahodaya.
V. Murli Iyer.
Namaste. Four aksharani.
Break it, please.
It plus a, iv plus a, id plus a, iv plus a.
Uttama. Next.
Dhanyawad.
Vishwanath P.
Ma har nisham chatvari aksharani santi. Ma a h a r n I sh a m.
Uttama. Last ma.
sh, a, m.
Together.
Together. That is the fourth syllable.
Uttam. Can you please, can I just get 1 minute? Have a courier to receive. Hope you people don't mind, please.
Next is Vishal K.
Go to next.
No, she has not come. She has gone.
Vishala is next, but we'll wait for Nalina madam to come.
Kshamyatam, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Mahanisham, Vishwanath Mahodaya told 4.
You will not put the answer.
Yeah, next.
Vishala madam.
Abdi. 1, 2.
Yeah, tell me how.
Then D plus E.
What about ba?
Half. That the ba D halanta.
And ba dha E.
E.
Yes. Uttamam Bhagini. 2. Next.
Vinita Vaze. Vinita Vaze.
Yeah, 4. 4 aksharas.
Tell me. Just tell with your breakup. I mean, don't want the breakup. Pronounce Madi Sak. Just make it well pronounced.
Gajanana. Gajanana.
Gajanana. How many did you say?
4.
4. Tell me how.
No is full, no, not halan.
So
that is why 4. Gajanana.
Where is, tell me, is the first one, right?
First, then ga,
that is the second, ga.
Then ja, a.
Third, correct. Then
na, and
correct, fourth. Third, I'm not seeing a halant na here. Are you? Are you seeing a halant na?
No. So it's a full na. So it will become 5 then.
Yes. Yes. I know Hindi, people who speak Hindi might have problems when they are pronouncing. They might say agajanana, but it is in Sanskrita, it is agajanana. Only here, in case where you see halant, maharnisham, there only you say half. Here, agajanana, full na is there. Okay?
Yes.
How do you split here? How 5 comes?
See, a is 1.
Okay.
Then ga and a is 1.
Correct. Yes.
Ja and a is 1.
Yes.
Na and a is 1.
No and a.
Na is a and is 1. So a, ga,
Again,
ja, na. Had it been agajanan with a halant, then it would be only 4. Understood?
Okay.
The way they pronounce is confusing, ma'am.
Because 2 na is coming.
Ga, they say ga.
No. See, only in Hindi, at some places, they pronounce it like that. Not everywhere. So for Hindi speakers, it could be a problem. Not for anybody else, I guess. Agajanana. It is in Sanskrit, it is agajanana. You will never say agajanana.
Okay. Na means na plus a plus na plus a. 2 times.
Yes. There are 2 nas. So agajanana. 5 letters. Understood? Okay. Next.
Venkataraman S. Venkataraman S.
Shiksha. Dve akcharani.
Explain, Mahodaya. How?
Yishu plus E. She. Iktu plus sha. So dve aksharani.
Uttamam. Sha and E forms one. Ka, Sha, A forms the second. Uttamam. Next.
Varada Thakur.
Panchaksharaणि Sa A
Samskrita Bharati you have to.
She is doing. Mahodaya, please wait. She told Pancha. I want her to explain how it's Pancha. Tell me, Bhagi.
Sa Ka U. The Anuswara goes where?
Which is the first one? Sa and?
Sa A.
Sa and
Anuswara.
Sa and Okay.
Sa Ka U.
Skr. Two. Then?
Ta A.
Three.
Bha A.
Four.
Ra A.
Five.
Ta E.
Six. But how many did you say?
Sorry, I counted wrong. 6.
Yeah, please don't do that in the exam, okay? Samskrita Bharati. You have to slow down while pronouncing. Samskrita Bharati. You get it while pronouncing it. Okay?
Yeah. Bhagini, one doubt. Is it Samskrita Bharati or Samskruta Bharati? Which is the correct way?
Samskrita is the mistake.
No, I had it down. Okay, thank you.
Krita. It is Rukar.
Okay, Rukara. Okay.
Yes.
Bhagini, the Anuswara becomes part of which other syllable?
Anuswara sa plus is sam, no?
Achha.
Okay, next.
Vanita Swaminathan.
Yes, Hamadaya. Jashtva Sandhi. 4. Ja, Ishtva, Sa, Indi.
Uttam. Next.
Vandana Shiralkar.
Anvaya Krama. Anvaya Krama. Anvaya Krama. 5.
Yeah. Don't say First say don't say don't say say ya,
ma. 5.
Yes. Uttama. Next.
Usha Gopal Krishnan.
That is we have to do Achara Lajehi, right?
Yes.
Okay. Achara Lajehi. 5.
Uttam. So Visarga also gets joined because it is ja.
Wait, Mahodaya, she's explaining.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead. Call.
Uma Sridhar.
Yes.
Uma Natu.
Nishkalma Bhaktya.
Nishkalmasha.
Okay, Shah is also. Nishkalmasha Bhaktya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know what it means, right? Kalmasha is filled with Nishkalmasha is pure bhakti.
Pure bhakti. So it is 7. 7 aksharas. Ni ishq. Ni ishq ilma sha bhakt.
Yeah.
How many did you get?
So 6.
So don't say, just pronounce it so that you get the answer. Tell me again. Ni
ishq ilma. Ni ishq ilma sha bhakt. Yeah.
Bha and kya. Bak nahi. Bha kya. Kya is together.
Okay.
So whenever you see a long word, you might get confused and say there is another letter. No. Nishkalmasha bhaktya. So 6.
Yeah.
Next. Next.
Excuse me, ma'am. When
न श्रूयते भगिनि.
Uma Natu.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Now I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. You said bhak and ta ya. So why it is joined with ka and ta are samyukta, right? Here with ya.
Yes. Ka, ta, ya, a. They are all one. One letter, right? Okay, ma'am.
Venkataraman, please mute.
Okay, ma'am. Survey mute bhavantu. Let me explain this if anybody has doubts. See, na and e is one. Ksha, ka, a is one. L, ma, a is one. Sh, a is one. Bha, a is one. K, ta, ya, a together is one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. Ni, shkal, ma, sh, bha, tya. Okay. Next.
Uma Natu.
पंच भगिनी पंच महोदय पंच
वदतु भगिनी
हा पंच 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 अक्षराणि स्मा
no first tell the word and then tell me how many letters are there.
अस्मात् वचनात्
now
स्मात् स्मा च ना पंच
nath. Is it one or two?
one letter.
Why?
Halant.
Okay, uttamam bhagini. Next.
Uma MB.
षड् दर्शनम श विद्या श चार फोर.
Yeah, uttamam. Ma is one or no? Last ma. Is it one separate akshara?
Ma joined it and la.
Yes.
No, not separate. Joined it la.
No, so 4. Tamam bagini. Next.
How do you separate this?
It is sh and a. Then the a. See,
Okay.
it is. This is because of the font. You have got a halant here. Otherwise, while writing, what we write is we write da and the. Right? Shed the. We write like that also.
Okay.
Next.
Swarna Jayadevan.
Next, please.
Suniti Rajendra B.
I'm here.
Okay, Swarna, go ahead.
Yeah. Samskrita Granthakara.
Previous one, Bhagini.
Oh, okay. Vismita Matma Vrittau. Va I Sa Ma I Ta A Ma A Ta Ma Va R Ta double ta au.
So how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Yes. Uttam.
7.
Okay. Next.
Suniti Rajendra B.
संस्कृत ग्रंथकाराः एकनिमिषम् अहमन्ये षड् अक्षराणि
विवृणतु भगिनि. Explain.
स अम
स अम नहीं स अम one.
आमां स अम स क रु त अ ग र अ 4 न थ अ क आ रा आ अनन्तरं विसर्ग.
So 7. Now tell. Sa, you said sam is 1, skr is 1, ta is 1, gra is 1, nta is 1, ka is 1, raha is 1. So 7 are there. So while counting, don't do any mistakes. Okay. Samskrita Granthakaraha. Uttama Bhagini. Next.
Bhagini, Visarga include Panninuma.
Include to the previous one. It's not a separate Akshara.
Dhanyavada.
Sunita D'Souza.
महोदय कालिदास बाण दिक् विश्रेष्ठाः
कविश्रेष्ठाः कालिदास बाणादि कविश्रेष्ठाः. See, the way you read only you will get the aksharani. See, kalidasa baणादि
कविश्रेष्ठाः. So ka plus a first, second will be la plus e, then the plus a, sa plus a, ba plus a, na plus a, the plus e, ka plus a, va plus e, sha and ra and a, sha ra a will be one, and shatkun, then ta and a and visarga will be one more. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Uttamam.
11.
Uttamam. Next.
Sundaresh TP. Sundaresh TP.
While I am asking all others also, though you are on mute, work on this so that you get the right answer. Hope you are all doing that. Okay. Next.
We are doing.
Okay. Next, Mahodaya, next.
Sumitra Kenny. Sumitra Kenny.
Kerala Rajya Mukhyamantri.
See, the way you read, no, you get to know the answer. Tell now.
Kerala Rajya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
Uttamam Bhagini. Okay. Survey mute Bhavantu. Somebody else was talking. It was disturbing. Next.
Sonia Sancheti. Sonia Sancheti.
Move on, Mahodaya.
Simran Gadgil.
Yeah. Indra Vajra Vrittam. E plus a. Ndra plus a. Va plus a. Jra plus a. Vru plus a. Ta plus a. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Uttam. The last ma is not counted.
Ma is not counted. It's gone with ta.
Uttamam. Next.
Shiva Jiva.
एका शंका सा इदानीम् उक्तवती व्रू मध्ये अ कुत्र अस्ति व तथा रु अस्ति खलु
Where? Indra Vajra.
व तथा उ कथं भवेत् रु भवेत् वा?
What did she say? Did she say ra?
She said.
Oh, okay. No, Bhagini, it is va and ru. It is not ra and a. It's not vajra. It is not ra. It is vru.
तथा प्रथममपि इ एव भवेत् तत्र अ कथम् आगच्छेत्?
Oh, did she say e and a?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Correct your mistakes.
धन्यवाद.
Thanks, Bhagini, for pointing out. Thank you.
क्षम्यताम्.
No, there's nothing. You can point. As long as she doesn't mind correcting herself, it's fine.
No. It's okay. Dhanyavad.
Next.
Shiv Jeev.
Namaste, Bhagini. Bhagini, the last one is lakaram or lakaram with halantam?
Tell me, gunanuragi jan hota hai or jana hota hai in Sanskrit? What does it be? Have you ever asked jan?
Lakaram with halantam.
Halanta. No. Do you speak Hindi, Bhagini?
Jan.
No, wait, please. The Bhagini was answering. Do you speak Hindi?
No.
Why did you think there is a halant? It is jana. Okay.
Jana, okay.
Gunanuragi jana.
Id plus mu, in plus a, in plus mu, ir plus a, id plus g, id plus a, in plus a.
How many?
Sapta aksharani.
Uttamam, Bhagini. Next.
Dhanyavada, Bhagini.
Shankarakatta.
Move on, Mahodaya, move on.
Shekhar S.
Upajati Vrittam.
You need not split. If you can make out by this time, you should be able to make out. You can just give me the number of words. No, sorry, number of aksharas.
Upa Jati Vrittam. 5.
Upajati Vrittam. Tell me how it's 5. Who is 1?
Who is 1? Pa plus A. Pa.
Is 1. So 2. Next.
Ja. It plus A. Ja.
3. Next.
It plus E. T.
4. Next.
Ru.
One Ru. Ru. And Ru.
One Ru. 6. 5. 5. It plus A.
6. And the last ma? What happens to the last ma?
It will be added, I think.
It will be added to the previous. It's not counted as a separate akshara, right? It is
it will be added. That's why ittam it comes.
So upajati vrittam. How many are there?
6.
6. So not 5. Mahodaya, be careful. Okay. Okay. Next, Uttama Mahodaya. Next.
Satyalakshmi.
प्रतिष्ठम्भ विमुक्तबाहु 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 भगिनी
प्रतिष्ठम्भ विमुक्त बाहु. How many are there?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9.
You said 9 first only, right?
9 only, Bhagini.
Okay, Uttamam Bhagini. Correct. Next.
Satyanarayan.
Swadeha Mupana Yapi Yatpilla Viva Misya. So Swa Deha Mu Pa Na Ya Pi Va Misyapa.
No. You lost it. You were correct. See, it is Vadeham Upanayat Pindam Iva Amishasya. All that if you break up. So Swa, break it up again. Mahodaya. Swa is 1. Yeah. Next.
Twa.
De is 1. 2. Next.
Deha.
Ha. 3. Next.
3. Mupa.
Mu itself is 1. 4. Next.
4. Na.
Pa. 5.
Ya.
Na is 6. Ya is 7. P is 8. Da is 9. Mi is 10. No, don't say Miva. Mi itself is 1.
Mi. Va.
Mi. Sha. Sya.
Yeah.
Okay, so you break it as Swa, De, Ha, Mu, Pa, Na, Ya, Pi, Da, Mi, Va, Mi, Sha, Sya. How many did you get?
1 2 3 4 5
14. You got 14. The longest word there.
14.
Okay, Uttama. Next.
Sanjeevani Kalekar.
I hope everybody understood this. You can.
It is very interesting also.
Yeah.
Devanukcharasya Shat Aksharani.
Uttama. Next.
Nirikshamana.
Rekha Shriram.
Nirikshamana. Ni 3 Ksha Mana. 5.
Yeah, let the Bhagini answer, please. Uttama Bhagini. Thanks. Next.
Ramesh Samudrala.
Namaste.
व्याधितस्तार्थहीनस्य व्याधितस्तार्यहीनस्य
It is Vyaditasya. Listen, it is Vyaditasya Arthahinasya.
व्याधितस्यार्थहीनस्य व्या 1 धी 2 ता 3 स्या 4 अर्थ 5 ही 6 ना 7 स्या 8.
बहु उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्. Next.
रक्षितमेघा
प्रविचारिताश्रयम् सप्त.
Yeah, break it, Bhagini.
प्रविचारिताश्रय.
Yam. Uttam. Next.
Rajalakshmi Krishnan. Raghu.
बुद्धिमान बु इति मा and 4.
Tell me how 4.
B plus U.
1. Yeah.
Id the E.
Yes.
That 2. In plus ma is 1. Mon. Okay. Mon you have to count as 1 only.
Yes.
So then it is 3.
Yes. Uttama. Next.
Radha Krishna Chanda. Radha Krishna C.
Why mon is counted as 1?
Because there is a halant ending. Mahodaya, whenever it ends with a
Same
halant.
thing is repeating.
Yeah, it is gets
Doesn't stand on its own.
Okay.
Yes. Just think it is shaking. Halant is shaking, it has to lean back. Okay, next.
Pramod Kejriwal.
Moday. Bhavet swastimati. Bha is 1, Ve is 1, Tas over 3, 4, 5.
5.
I will try once again. 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 6. Sorry, I'm so sorry. 6.
Yes, you missed the last one. Yeah.
I was in a hurry.
Okay, thank you. Uttamam. Next.
Pramilamma S.
Amadaya. Vichara Moodha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchakshirani.
Yeah, this is kind of straightforward. Uttamam, Bhagini. So I hope everybody now understood how to count the aksharas. How many aksharas? What is the definition of akshara in Chandas? It is not the Vyakarana akshara. It is a different akshara in Chandas. So 3 more, I'll just go ahead and tell you the definitions so that we can start with Lagu Guru in the next class. Okay. So what is Yati? Yati, Pingala Charya says, in the Sutra he says, Yatir Vichedaha. That means wherever there is a pause. So wherever you have a meter, you should know where to pause. People who know chanting of anything, any shlokas, will know that there is a place for you to pause. You can't pause wherever you want to. So the Yati will tell you where to pause. So Lagu Viramaha, that is pause, is called Yati. Kati Aksharanam Ante Yatihi Bhavati Iti Gnatavyam. You should know where to pause after how many. Like for example, if there are 12, it is not that you have to pause after 6. Some meters are such that you pause after 5 and then say the next 7 together. So you should know where to pause. There is a rule also where to pause. Then Samanyatah Padasya Ante Bhavati. Usually it is at the end of the pada. Then there are like small, like 8 aksharas. You can end at the pause. Pause at the end of the pada. But then if there are too many aksharas, like 16, where you can't afford to go on for 16, you can have a pause, but that is also defined where the Yati has to be there. Sometimes if there is a dirgha, Dirgha pada, then you will have to pause. You people who knows chanting of Bhagavad Gita and all, so dukkha cheda, then this is a single word, but then at times you will have to pause like this, where dukkha and then pause and then cheda dakshan. You will, people who are aware of chanting of Bhagavad Gita or whatever shloka will be knowing where to pause, where to stop. Not stop, it is a lagu virama. Then padyam, you know, everybody knows. So usually it will be chando baddha. It will have metrical composition. Usually it will have 4 padas. If all the padas are same, of the same length, then it is called sama padaha. Samaha pada equal in this. For example, Saraswati namastubhyam varade kama rupini vidyarambham karishyami siddhir bhavatu me sada. All of them, there are 4 padas definitely, and each pada has got 8 aksharas. Now you can go back after the class. You go through most of the shlokas that you know and start counting the aksharas. See, Saraswati namastubhyam, sa, ra, swa, ti, 4, na, ma, stubhyam, 8. Probably we had not focused or concentrated on the number of padas each pada had, number of aksharas each pada had. Now is the time, it will be kind of a homework for you. So any stotra or any poem that you know, or even the subhashitas that you have, you can just start counting the aksharas. So this usually, whichever follows Anushtup will have 8. So all these have got 8 aksharas. When Vishamaha pada is obviously one which will not have equal number of padas. So each pada will have different number of syllables. So here it is Avinaya Mapanaya Vishnu, that is got 10. Damaya Manashamaya Vishayam Mrigatrishnam has got 15. Prutadayam Vistaraya has got 8. Taraya Samsara Sagarataha. This is 10. So this is called Vishamaha Padaha, where Padaha are not same. There Padaha Asamaha, they are not the same. Then Arthat Eka Pada, one will be short, one will be long. So these are the 2 types of Padyam, Samaha Padaha, Vishamaha Padaha. Then Matra. So the Chandas is usually based on either the Matra or the number of Aksharas. What we will be studying is the number of Aksharas. So I just want you to know that there is something called Matra. I had told you, basic things is Hrasva Swara and Dirgha Swara. We tell Hrasva Swara takes 1 Matra, Dirgha Swara takes 2 Matras. Remember, Pluta Swara takes 3, Vyanjana takes half. So it is same like Laghu and Guru that we talk about in the next class. Laghu will take 1 Matra, Guru will take 2 Matras. So depending on how many Matras are there are some metrical compositions. Say here I told you there are 8 Aksharas. So some metrical compositions are such that they should have so many Matras. So how do you count the Matras? Usual. We just put 1 Laghu Guru for the Padas, for the Padya, and then for each Laghu we take it as 1, for Guru we take it as 2, and say the count is 12. Then we say 12 Matras are there in 1 Pada. Okay, basic Laghu Guru has to be attached in all the Padyas. And if it is Akshara Padya, we group it as Ganas and have the metric rule. If it is Matra Chandas, we will count the number of Matra and have the metrical composition. So based on how it is segregated, we decide. So wanted you to know about Yati, that is pause, Padyam, that is verse, and Matra, that is the time duration that is taken for the Ucharana. Next class, we will start with Laghu Guru. Okay? Okay, Atra Sthagayamaha. Any questions if you have, you can ask.
What about Gayatri Mantra? How many syllables?
Gayatri Mantra, I don't know. Gayatri Chandas has, I think, 8.
Anushtup
Chanda. 8 Chanda. Generally all are 8 only.
6, I think. What is Yatihi once again, if you just mention, please?
Yatihi is a pause. Okay, where you will have to pause. So usually, see Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade, we don't say like that, right? We say Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kama Rupini. We had a pause there. So usually at the end of the padas we pause. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kama Rupini Vidyarambham Karishyami. You don't say Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu. We don't say that, right? Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. We pause at the end of the pada, right? That little pause that we take is the yati. Okay? Depending on number of the words, number of the aksharas, where to pause is also determined.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah.
Samaha Padaha, you have mentioned that there will be 4 padas with 8 aksharani. This 8 is fixed, or even if
No,
it is
no, this is just an example. This is just an example.
Okay. So in all the 4 padas, same numbers. That's what is the.
Yes, and this is Vishamaha Pada. There is one more thing where the first and the third will have same number of this one, 2 and 4 will have. There is that combination also where 2 of the padas will be same, the other 2 will be same. So that is also a classification. So this everything will be same, whether it is 8 or 5 or whatever, all padas will have same number of aksharas. Then there will be one more classification where the first and the third will have same number, second and fourth will have same number. Then there is this Vishamaha pada where everything is different. Each pada will have not the same number, uneven number of aksharas.
Okay.
Vishamaha Padaka will have different different syllables.
Yes. Okay. Shekhar Madhya, Shanti Mantram.
Sarve Bhavantu Sukinaga, Sarve Santu Niramayaga, Sarve Badrani Pashyantu, Ma Kashtit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namasarve Punarmilamaga.
Somebody wanted to ask.
Yeah. Bhagini,
I wanted to ask something.
Also, you will be uploading Manya.
What is it? Yeah, Vishwanath Madhya, tell me again.
Matra, you told about Matra.
Shekhar Madhya, 1 second, Shakur. Let me listen to him. Yeah.
This you said is introductory file. This also you will be uploading on the Google Drive.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Because a lot of information is there in this. That is why. Yeah. Then
So-
on the last but one slide, that Sanskrita correction you said you.
I will do that. I will do that.
Also,
Yeah.
there's one more, I think, typographical there on that.
Can you tell me that?
Indra Vraja Vrittam. It is showing as Indra Vajra Vrittam.
Okay.
It should be Indra Vraja Vrittam, man.
No, that is Vajra. Vajra Vrutta. Indra Vajra.
Bhagini, I have a question.
I have got only one question, madam. Only one question.
Yeah.
Shekhar Mahoday, my request to you is, you should let